Hello, how's everyone doing? Luz, hello, how have you been? I've been doing well myself. The first day of the vacation, I slept like 10 hours. Everything okay? Nice. Hey, Midnight. By the way, something I just discovered. I'm not sure when did I got that consumable, but it was a weird foreshadowing on its own. So I go to Nameless Honor, right? And I'm like, okay, I have to, as usual, every week, craft 10 consumables. I go to consumables, scroll down a bit, and found this. Monarch's Maneuver. And I'm like, wait a minute, what the? Whoa, since when did I got that consumable? That foreshadowing, probably it's there since 3.0 for all we know. What's that? Basically, it increases all allies' speed and their attack for the next battle. But it's obviously Monarch's Maneuver. It's obviously a foreshadowing to... You what? I didn't know that was there. Yes! And I'm like, wait a minute, that's foreshadowing to Keridra. For how long has this been there? Damn! Okay. I cannot remember when I got the recipe for Monarch's Maneuver. When was that introduced? I have no idea. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, we have to type it now. It's just our Monarch's Maneuver. Let's find out where exactly you're supposed to obtain it. Okay, a new made of gem. Players take turns as opposing. Come on, full of ads. This site. Recipe from Janus's steed after restocking. So it is there since 3.0. It's from Janus's steed. It's a recipe you get from Janus's steed. I never look at the food, so if I have it, it doesn't know. I didn't notice. Yeah, I hardly even do, but I never saw it. Ever do, but I never saw it. Yeah. The trivia says the description alludes to an irregular chess opening in which the king moves first. In real-world chess, this is known as the Bone Cloud attack, which is commonly recognized as a joke in the online chess community due to its strategically unsound nature. It is sometimes played intentionally to showcase a player's ability to win despite putting themselves at a disadvantage. The flavor text quote is likely a reference to a similar chess quote by Lelouch Lamberouge in Code Geass. Okay. And obviously, it's a reference to Keridra. Alright then. Wow, I still need more. Now I am wondering, is there... Wait a minute, I need to pay attention to the consumables a little bit more, because... Droma steak. This is exactly what I need to serve Anaxa. This is exactly what I need to serve that asshole. Anyway. I now start wondering, maybe I should pay attention to the consumables in case it's also foreshadowing to future characters. Whatever. Okay. Well, I need to fix my teams a bit. But then again, when do I ever pay attention to how I have things? Whatever. Might as well continue with the story instantly. Unfinished challenge. No, wait a minute. Continue, yeah. There we go. That's exactly where we were. Anything to check out?
Oh, right. The Spirit Basin. Even though Saridra said the vortex of Genesis was sealed off, perhaps...
Following the steps you've repeated countless times in your memory, you submerge your face in the Spirit Basin, close your eyes and hold your breath. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. There's a limit to how long humans can hold their breath, and from that brief immersion, you learn one thing. You can die.
Sure enough, the connection between the Spirit Basin and the vortex of Genesis is gone. It seems that following the Imperator on her expedition is the only path we can take.
Crap. It was worth a try. Well, time to get some sleep.
It's been a long day. We should get some rest now. Yes, let's get ready for the banquet. Look, the venue's right ahead.
I get the feeling that actually the team I should use is no, you know what? I'm gonna stick on this team.
And I can even hear singing. It feels so romantic.
Romantic? You think? Okay, who can I observe real quick? Literally nobody. Only NPCs.
Honored guests, wait here for a moment. You must surrender any personal belongings you have on you before entering the venue.
This hero always brings down the vibe whenever he shows up.
The Imperator's elevated position means she must always remain meticulous and careful. Please do as I say, guests. It would avoid any unnecessary misunderstandings.
Can I use sleight of hand and, you know, hide something?
I get that you don't want people to bring outside food into the banquet, but is it really necessary to confiscate the books and quill pens?
Even a quill pen can become a deadly weapon in the right hands. I'm asking for all your items. All, Miss Cyrene.
You made the same sound Keridra made. Serene made. What's that? I didn't realize.
Your belongings will remain safe. They will be looked after appropriately by dedicated staff.
Looked after appropriately? Dedicated staff? Talk about a vague choice of words.
We have to give up the bat.
It seems like he's aiming specifically for the chronocognitive anchor. What should we do?
Sleight of hand. Go with their plan and hand him. Does your gut tell you? This is a trap.
True. I had a feeling it would come to this, but I didn't expect such a direct demand.
That sound. Nah.
But listen, why don't we go with their plan and hand over the chronocognitive anchor to be looked after? After all, if the little Imperator is paying this much attention to you, she probably already knows all about our whispered conversation with the geniuses. I can pretty much guess what'll happen next.
Us in shackles? Highly likely.
But, think about it. That's actually gonna be our shortcut.
I'll trust your gut feeling.
I knew it. You and I can practically read each other's minds.
Guests.
All right. We'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend. Anywhere, anytime.
Oh yeah. She will definitely believe that.
Thank you for your cooperation. The Imperator has some urgent business she needs to attend to and will arrive shortly. Why don't you head in with the other guests first and enjoy the feast?
Isn't Saridra supposed to be the focus of the banquet? But she's not even here. Why is it so difficult to talk to her?
I see the guy over here struggles a little bit to use his reeds, but Well, I'll give you. Oh, wait a minute. I'll give him, you know, the space. Now I have to check my reason. Am I ready? I am. My lady. Good evening.
If you can't get used to the honey brew, we will go ask for a pot and cook some oatmeal for you.
They can't get used. What?
No need for that. This banquet is just too loud.
The readiest.
And nothing and no one here is interesting. I just don't really want to be here.
Wanna get out of here? I didn't like big parties myself, truth be told. Man, she's my kind of woman. I was never really a party boy either. And most of the time, no one was interested in many parties I have been with. I never found any interest to actually communicate with anyone because usually it's all about drinking and dancing, and I'm neither of those things. I didn't see this part. The angst is good. Yeah. Actually, I don't need... Look, the only thing I really need to do is just approach her, crack a joke, and tell her, you know what? This place truly is very... How should I put it politely? I literally don't have a polite way to say that something is just shit. So, when I get out of here... I directly talked to the fish and accidentally skipped it, I see. Not my cup of tea. Yep. Referencing also her love for tea. Mm-hmm. Man. This line over here gave me a big smile on my face. I wouldn't want to be there either. All too high profile, stuck up morons. And Kerithra nowhere to be found even though it's her party. Why the fuck are we here? Let's get out. Let's go do something better. I want to hear the voice line again.
No need for that. This banquet is just too loud. And nothing and no one here is interesting. I just don't really want to be here.
In all honesty though, I hope she doesn't necessarily realize that I'm here, you know? Because I would like to believe that I'm interesting, at least in her eyes. So I shouldn't focus on that. Now I realize that I'm losing my I'm breaking the vibe if I pay attention to that. So you know what? Yeah, just let's get out of here.
Lies! You were pretty energized when you came back from the bath chamber. Let me guess. Are you worrying about someone? About High Sealins? Or Little Cypher?
Oh yeah, there's also that.
You take everything too seriously. At this rate, life's gonna be real tough for you later on.
You're the least qualified to lecture me about that, teacher.
Hi. Are you hesitating?
Dear guests, are you here for us? I mean, are you here for Treeby or Aggie?
I'm here to hang around with friends. No one specific. Why do you ask? Lied as easily. I lied as easily as I breathe. Medimos is not yet born and Kalos isn't you, so technically, actually yes. You're right about that. That's why no one is interested in this party. I would like to imagine that he's... Wait a minute, if it's 1,000 years ago. I have heard that Mighty is also very old. Who knows? Who knows? Not even Mighty's parents. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how old Mighty is. Actually, if I was to actually search that. Yeah. I guess it's false, the fact that I consider Mighty, you know, an immortal himself. He's actually not born. Also, as I found over here an article that says that Mighty actually says various parallels with Alexander the Great, so he's probably who he's based on, which makes complete sense. Well, even if he hasn't joined the Flame Chase yet and no one knows him, don't search that. Mighty is the youngest, so it's okay. They still met as adults anyway. But get off that okay of that page. Okay, I didn't search too much. Actually, I didn't search. It wasn't even a certain page. It was just some old discussions in Reddit. But okay.
No. I'm just wondering whether you've seen the Imperator.
The Imperator? No, we haven't.
Our sovereign has always acted however she pleases. Though she gave us ranks, she'd never tell anyone her whereabouts.
Oh.
Perhaps the only thing she tolerates are chess pieces. And the sky reflected upon her crown.
Yeah, I can see it in your face that you do not like the fact that you are tolerated as a chess piece.
I see.
Crap.
Why do you two look so distressed? That's not what the deliverer should look like. Why don't we have a toast? While we still have time for pleasure. Here. To the destinies and sacrifices of the next millennium.
Good, I was concerned you find something else. Let me guess, in this timeline, the Flame River is after all Mighty. That was probably what I was gonna find. Oh hey, they actually gave him a cup? Nice!
Then we
Toast then.
will toast to the tomorrow that will set fate free!
To Flame Chase. To Tribi and Aglaya. Hail your world. To Tribi and Aglaya I drink.
Cheers! Actually, there are so many people. We wouldn't be able to find the Imperator even if she were here.
True that.
I know. Let's look for seats that are raised up higher than others.
We'll see. Anything else to say?
Hold it! Oatmeal suits us way better than honey brew.
Ooh. Please give me a bowl as well, teacher.
I need to write that down. Every time she's in a bad mood, a bowl of oatmeal at the ready.
Did you hear that the Flame Chase journey will end after we win this campaign?
Huh? But there are so many Titans we haven't fought yet.
Come on. The Deliverer from beyond the sky is here, so we don't need to follow the process like before. We'll be able to go home soon.
I hate oatmeal so much. Sorry, Midnight. Look, in a bizarre way, you are the same. You are two sides of the same coin when it comes to Aglaya. You are more on the moon side, while Aglaya is more on the radiant sun side. Get me? Like, you have way too many similarities. That's why you are the same coin. But at the same time, you do have, like, well, yeah. That disgusting texture is absolutely unconsumable. I see. Well, fair enough. The war is tomorrow?
Campaigning against Fagusa? Does that mean we need to fight in the ocean?
Is it too late to start learning how to swim?
How can you wield a weapon under the sea?
Watching the war tomorrow.
Hey, the other power couple.
Hello. Welcome to the banquet.
Calm down. Hello to you too.
Ah, so the Deliverer is attending this event, as expected. Little Virginia here was just wondering whether she should go find you.
As the great Imperator's historian, I'm responsible for composing poems and songs for everyone in the Flame Chase army. But I have no idea how I should record myself in the annals.
That's Clara's VA, I just realized. I'm not sure. I haven't heard her voice in a long while too.
Little Virginia is wondering whether you can let slip a hint or two about her future, so she can find some inspiration to write about herself.
That doesn't sound like a good idea. Besides, we don't even know her in the future.
True.
But she'll probably get really disappointed if we tell her that. What should we do?
Just tell her something general, like an actual, oracle in ancient Greece. Make up a white lie. Give a roundabout refusal. Tell her bluntly that we can't do that. A white lie.
All right, I got it. We can't reveal too much, but I think it wouldn't hurt to start your poem with the future. Maybe use something like, with hope, I write down the tale of tomorrow for myself. Silently waiting, day after day, till the moment it fulfills its promise. How's that?
Oh, that's exactly what I'm after. I'm so inspired.
I wouldn't lie to her. I'll just tell her we can't. I mean, she has already a little bit of pressure on her shoulders. I get the feeling that she's the kind of woman who actually pressures herself even when there is no pressure at all. So, giving her again a very general ancient Greek oracle kind of divination. I mean, if that's what if it's a placebo in order to boost your confidence, then let's go. You see, she's so inspired. She just had to believe.
Thank you so much. I feel like I can actually finish composing the heroic saga of Flame Chase once we end this campaign.
Apollonius noted. I forgot how to spell Greek names now. Showing approval of your answers. Nice. Okay. That line of yours was quite versatile.
And that's the art of conversation. I learned it from you, after all. So, how did I do?
Good.
By the way, in return for that, are you able to tell us where the Imperator is?
The Imperator? She usually wouldn't arrive this early. She believes that rulers should stay silent in places where their subjects hold private conversations. Why don't we have a toast before she arrives? To reason, which is held but not revealed.
To romance, which will surely be returned.
Cheers.
What a romantic conclusion. Let me have a few jars of honey brew as a treat.
Oh, now, don't drink too much.
Oh, I see. She's a drinker too. Why the fuck is there the glass or? There are so many things I could say, but I will spare you. Okay, I will spare myself as well. What is that cup about to get filled with? I know, and it's because I know that I wouldn't. She wouldn't find inner strength within herself to do something without knowing the future if I told her she somehow already succeeded. It's the grit of humanity to do things without knowing the future. The next time we she encounters resistance in her life, she won't be able to lean on the future like a crutch. But beyond that, I just don't lie. If it were me, I'd encourage her to continue for all the reasons. We didn't have that option. The options were bluntly tell her that we cannot do anything. The other option was a roundabout way to just tell her again nothing. And the other one, it was a white lie, so might as well. I don't know. Always always to interact with people reasonably without lying, in my view. Same, but unfortunately we didn't have much of a choice in what we got.
What do you think the world beyond the sky looks like?
If you're curious, just go ask those two deliverers.
Maybe not. They're from the sky. What if they can summon thunder like Aquila?
We almost can do that, yes. Okay, Labinius.
Is there anything else we can help you with, dear guests? Or do you want me to recount the great Imperator's heroic deeds?
Hey, Labinas. I managed to get some honey brew that the scholars hid in the cellar. Wanna try it?
Are you gonna get a room already? Wouldn't this be considered getting drunk on duty? No drinking on the job. I want some too.
This banquet has a never-ending flow of honey brew. You're welcome to try it and see whether our drinks are as good as those from beyond the sky.
Thank you for the offer, but we're more interested in knowing when the Imperator will be back.
The Imperator? Who knows? Maybe she's hiding somewhere, thinking up weird ideas again. If you ask me, she's never treated us soldiers properly, even though we put our necks on the line for her.
Hey, I can't pretend I didn't hear that, Seneca.
Here we go again.
Either retract your statement or duel me.
Okay, here it goes their foreplay again.
Fine by me. Attendant, bring us 10 more jars of honey brew. I'm gonna make sure he can't even stand straight by the end of this.
Okay.
You wish. Be careful you don't get drunk first.
Gray fry. A little sea hare. Please come over and share the delicacies of the deep sea with me.
I get the feeling that she was trying to act all tough.
DC, can you even get drunk on fruit juice?
I suppose in this world, yes. This entire time she has been spying us, playing all tough, thinking that we will eventually approach her, but she was the one who got up, impatient in the end, and she just had to call us over.
You two have been wandering around the venue as if you have something on your mind.
Yeah.
Have the attendants not taken care of you well?
I'd have chosen the other, but I didn't talk to her when I played this part. Did you guys do not play the, do not play, well, investigating basically every nook and cranny, because you probably know that I'm gonna be doing it anyway. So you're just rushing through all the main objectives. Okay, there we go. Oh man, I cannot believe this. Give me one moment. I bought a new pair of earphones, but I'm getting the feeling that one of them is a little bit unbalanced. I'm not sure. Anyway, I didn't do extra optional things. I didn't want to waste the time personally. I wanted to get to what I wanted to know most. I see. I just do the necessary. I see.
No, we love it here. it's just... we're a little concerned, seeing how the Imperator still hasn't arrived.
Yeah, this is a little bit suspicious, especially when you're like, oh, yes, the Imperator can trust us, yes, he can trust us, and then you just look all over the place for her.
Don't worry. I know what you've been waiting for. Come, sit with me for a while, will you? I'd like to share a personal secret with you.
What? Okay. They both look at each other like, what?
See here?
But yes, I knew you'd do this too. It was the most efficient thing. Okay, okay.
This is for Goose's dew of divine blood. The sweetest of all the 12 bottles.
The sweetest of all the 12? How do you know? Have you tried all 12 of them?
On the night before such a historical event, I'd like to share this marvelous drink with the deliverer.
Doesn't this count as bringing in outside food? I knew that security check was targeted at us.
Yeah.
What's the matter, guests?
Oh, we're simply overwhelmed by such an honor.
Are you worried that I might have poisoned the dew?
Eh?
Well then, let me prove my innocence.
Why would you think that that we think that? Okay, that is actually... I can see a little bit, you know... What's the word for it in English again? I had it in the tip of my, you know, in the tip of my tongue. Insecurity. There we go. You're being insecure right now. Hislens raises the goblet of honey brew to her lips, deliberately arching her neck so you could watch the liquids descend down her throat as she swallows. Okay, Jesus Christ.
See? It's completely safe.
I get the feeling that someone in Hoyoverse in the studio was like, shit, I wish we could animate that. Because for Luz and I, the update goes live at 9-10 p.m. and I don't think either of us wanted it to entirely be an all-night experience if it didn't have to be. Paranoia? And insecurity, but paranoia could be the same. It occurred to me when I was talking to her, though. I did think of it.
I feel like Miss Hysealens wants to talk to us about something. Why don't we go along with her for now?
We go along with everything that's happening so far, and I'm not sure. Minors shouldn't drink. Yeah, okay, then I'll gladly accept.
Worry not. Honeydew's not alcohol. It won't get you drunk.
I have already drunk like 5 cups of brews so far. I'm probably already drunk.
On the contrary, it can make your mind even sharper.
It has caffeine in it? Wait a minute. The clay cup touches your lip in the blink of an eye. She's indeed the Imperial Blade of the Imperator and the swiftest swordsmaster in Amphorius.
Please, have a taste.
Wait a minute, what? Oh, the clay cup touches your lip in the blink of an eye. She was the one who brought the cup to our lips. Now I get it. I was for one second I was like, wait a minute, why does this line follow after that?
Would you like some too, little Sierra?
I can drink it myself.
Should we be worried now?
How is it? Sweet enough?
Has a very complex taste.
Calm at times, tempestuous at others. That's the taste of the ocean. It'll do you good to understand Fagoose's fickleness before we set off to face their waves.
Can we breathe underwater now or something?
Just like how you're about to understand the secrets within this dew.
What?
Now, please turn around. Very, very quietly. Don't make a single noise.
The fuck? Oh my goodness! She has been there all the time! Lygus, I knew he'd be here.
The dew of other gods all intoxicate humans, but the god of banquets dew is an antidote that can awaken humans from a sea siren's enchanting song.
Why are you helping us?
Since the start of this banquet, all the guests have been under the spell of my song. None of them can see the Imperator and that Fioros. But you two, I wish for you to see the truth.
Thank you.
Is this also what the Imperator wants?
This is my personal request. I can't bring myself to trust that Fioros.
Excellence, you're so smart. How do you... Not only she's smart because she doesn't trust Lygus, but she also, technically speaking, goes against the Imperator, which she's technically blindly loyal to. The true meaning of man, the very true meaning of upon the conduct of which lies the fate of all. If Excellence right now wasn't helping us, we wouldn't even know we're being screwed.
The Flame Chase army changed after he descended with Orynyx's divination and brought the prophecy of the stars to Akama. His seductive whispers harbor something malicious within and will ensnare those of us blinded by ambition. You are the deliverers of the prophecy and know about him far more than I do. Perhaps only you can find traces of the truth from his actions and words. Then we can show the Imperator the right path forward.
True.
Oh, but isn't this acting behind her back?
Amphorius has become far too weak. Even heroic actions protecting her from harm must be conducted under the water's surface. I am the Imperator's blade, and I must clear the way for her while remaining concealed in the torrents. Then, ensure I'm pointing my sword towards the true enemy.
Smart.
Can you promise me something, Miss Hycelens?
Ask away.
My friend has in fact come here to stop that villain's evil scheme. Our goals are aligned. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. I believe the Imperator will be able to tell right from wrong.
Can't she?
I never doubted your loyalty. I'll pass your words faithfully on to her. Provided we can gain the advantage in this tug of war, that is. Now, return to the feast. Bring this cup with you and keep your distance. Pretend you are still immersed in the sea siren's fantasia. And I'll control the moisture in the air. That way, you'll be able to listen to sounds from afar as if you are a whale of the depths and hear every word of their conversation.
Oh, thank you.
I wish you a victory in this first skirmish.
It's the exciting and thrilling undercover part of...
This bowl, sweetest of the 12 entities, can be brought ashore by the last surviving sea siren. The divine powers it holds can pierce through any fog. We're pushing through fog now. The ceramic cap, the worth of a vessel lies in what it is once held and who once held it, just as blades earn legend by battle, and heroes are remembered through sacrifice. Undercover mission. Eavesdrop on Imperator secret talks. Will we... Wait a minute. Will we lose if we actually just approach them?
We're too close. They'll notice us.
Can they? What if I just walk by? No. That's something I would genuinely do. I will just lock head first and just pass through them. Without actually acting as... Without actually, you know, acting as if I didn't know they're there. Risky, but I would do something so stupid, yes. Just because I wanna fuck with them. I thought of that too. Yeah. They will just just imagine how ridiculously stupid it is. It reminds me of that one quote from that one series. I love it. How did it went? It went something among the likes of, I love it when they lie to me, when I know the fucking truth. So basically you would just start walking slowly. You would actually pass in between them. They would just look at you, thinking that they're fooling you. And you would literally hear every single thing they say. Like walking straight between them to like run over to the throne, like observing it as if not even knowing they're there. Exactly. Exactly. No. Even better. You could actually just say, "Hey, Sereni, quickly, go to the throne, stand in front of it, okay? And stand in front of it so we can take a picture." And you literally just take a picture of Sereni and Lygus and Kerithra all together. And they would just kind of baffle. They would just kind of have this baffling look on their face while they look at their camera, thinking that they're still invisible.
Relax. Try to act natural.
They don't have anything on them to take a pic with though. The teleslate should be. Do you think the teleslates were also confiscated? That would be bullshit. You could ask someone else if someone else smuggled it, perhaps. Oh yeah, that's right. The teleslates do not actually take pictures. Only March's camera would. Fuck! And her film is full. Fuck! Double fuck!
Where's the Imperator? Still not here. That little imp is always acting so high and mighty towards everyone. Today, I will.
She actually got drunk from the competition.
Whatever. Pour me another cup.
Though she has succumbed to drunkenness, she still does not dare challenge your authority.
A criticism of my height is a grave enough insult already. She should be dismembered.
Yeah, okay. Calm down, Kosugaki, calm down.
Do you often test the loyalty of your subjects like this?
You jest. The Imperator does not need blind loyalty. As long as one can prove they have value, I am willing to be lenient towards them.
I guess he's a little bit kind.
Let's cut to the chase, Theoros. If I pass the trial and grasp this world's law in my hands, what will you do then?
The answer is simple. I will connect Amphorius with the stars.
Don't waste my time. Be precise. Be specific. I won't ask a second time.
Allow me to adjust my statement. I will correct the regulations within the old law that sealed off Amphorius and merge the black tide with the torrents of Era Nova. Then we will be able to decimate the forces beyond the sky that are trying to annihilate Highland Tomb and sound the trumpet for the endless campaign you will then embark on.
But you previously said that Iron Tomb is unrivaled in power across the stars. Who would dare to annihilate it?
There is a federation of warships named the Cienzo Alliance. Warlike and old-fashioned. A cult named the Genius Society. Loosely organized, but steeped in abject insanity.
He's not wrong about them.
There's also the Astral Express. A group of lawless vagrants.
There is also the IPC. So we are going to conquer the Cienzo. That would have been awesome if I didn't hate it like it so much.
That so-called deliverer is part of that last group. Those vagabonds mistakenly
Vagabonds,
believe they
how
can
dare you.
connect the stars through alliances instead of conquest. But history has already given them a tough lesson. There are countless other organizations besides, but when the Lord Ravager sweeps across the cosmos, they will certainly all bow before your empire of destruction.
The Ackman Alliance is invincible!
If those civilizations are not as feeble as you describe, then they may still have some value in testing the quality of my blade. That being said, even the smallest and weakest city-states should build an obelisk to the Imperator, so that their people can constantly recall the glory of her conquests. Walk a little longer with me, Theoros. I don't like how this is going. Our little Imperator seems fascinated by the destruction.
Yeah, I know. What a great thing.
Little sea hare? It seems like they're still talking. Get closer. I'll keep carrying their voices to you.
Oh, I think I had too much. Didn't think you could get drunk on fruit juice.
Yeah, okay. What a convenient thing to do, you know? To say that every time someone gets drunk in anime, it's fruit juice. Just say that it's fucking wine for once. Hey.
What a difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces, this battle against Fagusa will result in many casualties.
That's not something you or I should consider. The Imperator has already placed the chess pieces. We just need to fight for her until our last breath.
How astonishing. The commanders under you have such different personalities, yet they share the same loyalty.
Fuck, he figured us out.
He's looking this way. Quick, do something and pretend we can't see them.
Start dancing. Play a game with Zane. Gulp down the honey brew in front of you. Chat with the guests next to you. Play a game with Siri. Just dance. Literally, just dance. The staring game.
What are you doing?
That's not a game. That's not what I had in mind, but okay. Don't blink.
Staring at me like that so intently, it's making me feel shy.
I won.
Try not to laugh. Challenge.
What the fuck? I thought we were playing the staring game, literally. Well, try not to laugh, it's even more... It's even far worse. Oh, man.
What's the matter?
My apologies. I was just checking whether everything was fine with those two distinguished guests of yours.
Yeah, I don't think we fooled him. The second-hand embarrassment, I know. I know. What did you choose? Like, genuinely, like, Midnight, Luge, what did you choose? And what was the outcome? A try not to laugh challenge. I didn't choose that second option. I knew it would be like that. It wasn't the second option, it was the final option. It was play a game with Sirini. I chose to have a normal conversation with the person next to us. Okay, and how did that went? It was normal. Okay. So you succeeded. I failed.
And it seems like all is well.
He was talking kinda drunkenly. Oh, okay. The elf girl, huh?
Let's continue our previous conversation.
Virginia.
Regarding the soldiers fighting for you.
I regret choosing the game one. And I don't really care much.
Are they aware of the price they must pay for the trial of law? If I recall correctly, you've already lost a bout against Talanton due to offering insufficient sacrifices.
You dare mention my name alongside the word lost?
You can see that the guy really is a asshole. But then again, your name. Wait a minute. When did he never said your name. He just said lost, and you. You already lost. So yeah, there was no name in that.
Forgive my transgression, great Imperator.
Watch your words and actions. All you need to know is that my victory in the trial is guaranteed. Even without the trial of law, they've already sworn to give their lives for my conquest. So tell me, if everything happens according to our agreement, how would you recommend I deal with that deliverer?
No, don't listen to him. I figured in real life, if I was caught looking that direction, the most easy excuse would be if I were looking at the person who was vaguely in that direction. That is smart, indeed. That's what I would have done too, actually.
Question.
But I just wanted to use the stupid option.
Fool you. That man from beyond the sky contains a seed of ruin within his body. He must not be allowed to tarnish your glory. Therefore, the wisest decision would be to hand him over to me.
No!
You plan to torture him?
Worse. He plans to make us the next Eon.
Calling it experimentation would be more appropriate.
The guest's patience is running thin. I plan to remove the Fantasia and head into the banquet. I will heed your advice. Leave for now, Theoros, and go back to Akama. You don't want to confront those two directly either, do you?
She's smug about. She's still smug.
Indeed.
Hello, Mode. Welcome to stream.
It's a pity that Antikytherians are lightweights when it comes to drinking. Before I leave, I would like to make a toast to your boundless ambition, using my spirit instead of a goblet.
Stand of it. Man, the voice actor of Lagos really is nailing it with the obsessed madman. With the obsessed automaton.
As I expected, that Theoros' schemes have been revealed. Thank you for your bravery, guests. It's time for me to dispel the Fantasia. This will be the Imperator's last public address before we head off, and therefore, likely, the final chance to change her mind.
Yeah, I agree. He nails that voice. Yeah. It always has this very distinct way of talking as if he's about to start, before he jumps in, in order to fucking devour the food in front of him, like, dear guests, the heroes that I am is hungry. So I will fucking absorb this succulent meal that is right before me right now. Literally, that's exactly how he sounds like.
I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare for any contingencies. The rest is up to you. You should head back to your seats for now.
Should I, though?
Memory crystals must be examined with a convex lens.
I told my husband that his voice sounds like he's perpetually aroused. Yeah, that's also that's also a good way to describe it. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was you.
Man, a drunk elf. Man would actually go mad over you.
What a difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces, this battle against Fagusa will result in many casualties.
Like he sounds almost perverted, like he's constantly on the edge. He sounds like he's one step behind from actually start edging.
That's not something you or I should consider.
That's the only dance animation they had. Oh, come on. They could have had a little bit more. Also, these two actually look so similar. You could say that they're sisters, actually. I would like to believe they're sisters.
You want to go show off?
I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare for any contingencies. The rest is up to you.
It sounds like what? Yeah. That's what he sounds like.
This honey brew sure wears off fast.
That vibe makes his voice sound 800 times creepier, though. Yeah, I know. It really works. It works at getting under the skin. I know. What is the sound of the heels clanking?
The Imperator! The Imperator has arrived!
There should be a sound over there. It would have been a little bit more... It would have had more bravado, you know?
No need for formalities. I should be apologizing for my tardiness instead. The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews. Therefore, I will not observe the usual ceremonies. Any warrior who has fought by my side should have those speeches memorized by now.
The Imperator's word is law.
Are you out of your mind, Dux Frigoris? The Imperator hates flattery most of all.
Bravo.
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can to assist in the campaign against Fagusa, just as you always have.
She's so light and short that her shoes don't press hard enough to make a sound. Just kidding, she's walking on dirt. I mean, no, she's walking on... There's no way this is dirt. I thought this is wood. There is no way. If we have a chance, I want to inspect it a little bit closer.
However, it's a pity that I have never tested your loyalty.
Excusez-moi. What? What are you gonna... Wait a minute, what?
What does she mean?
I think we're fucked.
The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to establish which allies our alliance can actually trust. And sever the heads of the traitors as a toast to all before we march.
So much for actually, you know, being laid back for a little bit. But I should have expected that from the war criminal.
Yes. Some among us have discarded their vows in order to foment vile conspiracies. Now listen! These traitors are standing right here in broad daylight.
Oh, is it wood? Probably it is actually. I can hardly tell because my graphics settings are always low, which is even worse on mobile. I know that, I know. I want to look at it a little bit better, but I do know... this right here, this entire stage, I do know it's a massive tree trunk. It's definitely wood here, but I'm not sure if it's still wood on the throne too.
Dux Gladiorum Hycelens. She used the Sea Siren song to immerse the crowds in an illusion and conceal her whereabouts. She then worked with those from beyond the sky to spy on confidential matters, hoping to rob the core flame by force and harm me, the Imperator.
What? So he did figure it out. She really didn't even thought for a second before she actually exposed her right hand blade, basically. Fuck. And we don't even have the lance with us. Or the bat. Now we're at a disadvantage again.
Imperator, I can explain.
Silence! Do you remember who used to own this blade? She met you once, back at the Temple of the Three Fates. It was Kindness, the head of the Cleaners. She was the first to draw a blade against the Imperator, and personally made herself an example for my enemies. Under the shade of the olive groves, the people of Akama said they would never bow to me. In the frozen, lethal fog, the people of Idonia said they would never bow to me. At the beginning of the myriad paths, the people of Yanisopolis said they would never bow to me.
Now I keep seeing Anaxa. Fuck. I'm starting to get pissed off at Kerithra. Even though there are some things that I like about her, now the only thing I see is basically a challenge in front of me. I mean, it would make sense if Mighty was here. He wouldn't take half of this shit. So, yeah. And to think that Custom Kremnos hasn't bowed either to her.
But now, they all lie silent. They now fear me as they fear the law. For I am Saridra, and I am the Imperator.
Here's a great question. What in the goddamn fuck Imperator means? I have never heard the title before. And how do you translate that to Greek? Imperator, commander, a title conferred under the Republic on a victorious general and under the empire of the emperor. Okay, and how do you call an imperator in Greek? Autocrator. Okay. Autocrat, basically. The emperor, basically. It's a different word for emperor in a sense. Has the same root as imperial. Yeah. It has the same... Technically, it's a, you know, a different word for emperor.
If you have any last words, say them to the Imperator.
You're doing a great mistake trusting that clunker.
Then, face her judgment.
After I cross this river, It will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me. If you are ready, then I'll follow you and fight to the last. Deliverer.
Can we get out of this scene somehow? Because I have to pick Isilets as a combat unit now. We must kill the Imperator. There's no other way. We must convince Kerithra. No, we cannot kill her. People will hate us if we do so. We cannot become Fenon again. No, not the same shit all over again. You must convince Kerithra.
That's right, friend. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised.
Let's hope she will actually listen.
You think you can slay a king using your words instead of a sword?
Mm-hmm. A diplomatic victory is what I'm going for.
I'll have it. Show me the weight of rhetoric from beyond the sky. Will it weigh heavier than 3 human lives?
Let's watch our words carefully.
Don't worry. In some universes I'm known as Damien. In others I'm known as Aventurine. Start with a defiance that lasted 30 million cycles. Start with a fake Era Nova. Start with a defiance that lasted 30 million cycles.
Before I arrived in this world, the Chrysos heir of World Baron was a young man with the pseudonym of Finan. He came from Aedes Elysiae.
If you go into combat, remember you can pause and click change lineup. Remember. Oh, thank you, Midnight.
In order to combat the lies of the Era Nova and deliver Amphorius from the ending of the destruction, he lived through history 30 million times, hoping, futilely, to find a breakthrough. And Cyrene, the young woman standing beside me, also carries an equally heavy destiny.
Kerithra listens to your words silently. Talk about legacy scenes. Talk about Iron Tube's true identity. Iron Tube's true identity.
Iron Tube is the ultimate end of Amphorius' destiny. It is an embodiment of pure horror that walks the path of destruction and can never be tamed. That is the only thing Lycus cares about. As for Amphorius, your glory and campaigns, he doesn't care about any of those. He will most certainly betray you. When that time comes, all of us will be ground to dust by the destruction.
Kerithra listens to your words and shows no change in emotion. Talk about the Trailblazers' duty. Talk about the Trailblazers' resolve. Resolve.
I have seen many beautiful worlds. The road chosen by the Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. That will never change. We will continue our journey until we have united the entire cosmos.
So far, you picked the exact same things I did. Yep. I don't remember what I chose. That's okay.
Therefore, if you choose the way of the destruction, then I'll place your ambitions into the same basket as Lycus and smash them into pieces with my baseball bat.
Fuck you, basically. Goddamn, both Cyrene and Isilens didn't expect the last one. All 3 choices were the same as mine. Midnight. We could very well be siblings, okay? We think alike perfectly. Same brain cell as usual. Now his emotion changed.
That was truly a chaotic speech.
I'm glad. I'm glad you felt
All
amused.
that needs to be said has been said. Dux for Goris, Dux for Malus, escort the traitors to the prison.
Shit. Of course we couldn't possibly sway her. She's too fucking prideful for that.
Before the next entry hour, I will give them an end befitting of their betrayal.
Are you gonna give me to Ligus?
Oh, great Imperator, your ambition certainly eclipses all things.
Why did he enter? He basically won. Him walking in all of a sudden actually sways the balance out of nowhere. He literally cannot hold himself. He would have gone 1,000 times over if he wasn't such a fucking prick that wants to always take the spotlight.
You're still here, Theoros.
Of course. As the Theoros, I simply cannot miss this moment, miss witnessing the fall of a nameless one. Or perhaps I am waiting for you to give me an answer. Why would someone as powerful as you...
Ooh, she's fast.
use such a clumsy excuse as imprisonment to ensure the Deliverer's safety?
Wait. Ooh, the strategist. Now I see. Keridra actually was swayed. It was a great try. I got fooled. I did got fooled. Games don't usually actually have such great writing to the point where I'm actually so dead wrong. But this chapter actually gets me wrong every time, in every turn. I told you to reserve your judgment. It wouldn't be much of a reaction if I did midnight. Unfortunately, I should actually voice a judgment regardless. That is my fate. I could reserve my judgment, but that wouldn't be much of a reaction if I don't say what I'm thinking in the moment now, would I? Like, it would have been half-assed that way, in my opinion. Usually I do not speak so much. No, that's a lie.
So you finally...
That's a lie. Usually I never speak when it comes to real world matters. Unless I really do have made up my mind. In this case, it's different.
Only tossed aside your act.
I must point out that you are just as impressive an actor. This banquet was always going to be a game of chess. Where you would try to control both sides and turn both them and me into your pawns.
Was all of this just a performance?
That's right. That little Imperator never trusted anyone. She was always trying to see which side had more sincerity.
Smart.
All right. We'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend. Anywhere, anytime.
That's not what I'm saying when I said that. I'm not telling you to keep your thoughts to yourself. I'm telling you to continue your data gathering without making a final decision. Yes, but I have to actually give a verdict so far as to what I do, what I believe, you know? A final decision is always whenever I actually make vocal choices in the game. Not vocal choices, I mean, you know, as Kalis. That is really the, you know, the so-called final decision for me.
But as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised. And we won. Sincerity will always remain the greatest shortcut to people's hearts.
That's nice.
I can toss your words right back at you like Kyrgyz. Why would someone as powerful as you pretend to be a mortal and kneel before me? Unless you enjoy giving flattery and prostrating yourself.
You are mistaken. I am only trying to ensure the experiment's autonomy, meticulousness, and perfection, thus avoiding any unexpected outcomes. A forceful intervention will only create larger errors, reduce efficiency, and introduce ugliness.
I'm saying hold off on deciding whether or not you like the character. Or not until the end. That's all I'm saying. I'm basically telling you, hey, there is more to come, so don't write it off yet. Okay, yeah, true. I'm not saying don't make your choices in the actual game or give your thoughts. Okay. I understand now. Thank you. But still, I'm not sure what to make of her. She is still somewhat high and mighty ever since you told me yesterday. I like her for many opinions she has. But then she kinda ruins it for me with one line. Not quite like Anaxa. Anaxa had like... it's basically the opposite of Anaxa. Anaxa had 5 bad lines and then one line that was really powerful to consider him good. She's the opposite. She has 5 good lines and she has 1 bad line that's so bad that actually makes me seek her, you know, in the nagging way, you know?
Had you fulfilled your promise of giving the law to me and completing the Aranova, then the Amphorius would not have deviated from destiny's course. But you broke your promise. What a pity. In that case, I must carry out my duty as the administrator and eradicate all factors steering the experiment out of control.
What?
Factors such as you and him.
Fuck.
Careful.
Careful.
What was that voice? Was it Orynyx?
I found you. I finally found you.
Oh my goodness, it's Torch!
Be careful. This land will face disaster.
Who's the one standing beside me? No, nobody's standing beside me.
The time of judgment is nigh, my lord. The prison I have built for you is now complete. In the name of the erudition, I invite you to step into the same cage as mine.
Fuck. We do have the bat. No! No!
What's the meaning of this, Imperator?
I did not permit you to act. A ruler is the only one who can decide their subject's destiny.
But, great Imperator...
Shit!
What judges destiny is not the ruler, but gods.
No! Fuck.
Don't forget, my realm only allows for the existence of humanity.
He claims to be a god, that fucker.
Moreover, dealing out extrajudicial punishment equates to defying the law, and the culprit is to be sentenced to death.
But you have seen how I can erase life from this world with just a clap of my hands.
They actually created an animation for the model to actually clap the hands. Wow. They're really going out for
I
Lygus.
fear you are still quite unaware of your current situation. Allow me to reiterate. I am giving you a simple choice. To collaborate or to be destroyed. There is no other way.
Shameless behavior. If that were true, you would have killed me long ago. You, in fact, cannot kill me. I guessed it the first time I beheaded you. Because of the law, you cannot be completely destroyed. And the same is true of the Chrysos heirs.
The law is the ultimate protocol, that's right. Damn. The first time he beheaded him, she beheaded him. How does she remember that?
The more you bluff now, the more you are proving that conjecture to be true.
What magnificent foresight. I once regarded this precious quality of yours as a sure sign of my ultimate victory. But now, I have to admit that I made a mistake. Yet, as a mere mortal, how will you contend against the Theoros?
We are both slaves to hubris.
Hubris.
But do you know what differentiates us, Lycurgus? I will never be blinded by my pride.
And here I thought you were. I even referenced it. I even said it. But turns out I was wrong. I do like Erythra after all, even though she's smug. I can forgive her, unlike Anaxa. And you know why? Because Anaxa... The main reason why I hate Anaxa, it's not even because he's an arrogant prick. You know exactly why I hate Anaxa. Anyway, she's talking about in this cycle. She killed him once in this cycle, but since that's not his real body, as discussed in 3.3 and 3.4, he's not dead. So she attempted to actually kill him once? Interesting.
If I wish to break the scale's balance, I only need to appeal to external forces and use them for my own ends.
That's why. Damn.
Finally, we get to meet face to face, senior society member.
Senior. He's got a senior. Evidently so.
I offer sincere acknowledgments for your many past achievements, but I must deeply regret your current perspective.
Yeah. Your part, literally your how would you call them? Your, not colleagues per se, your classmates came to visit you.
Trust me when I say that you aren't the only one feeling regret right now. Screw them.
So you do know Screw them. Senior in this case means the same thing as senpai, not elderly. Yeah, that's what I meant. Now, I'm not talking about it in elderly. I'm talking about how the high, the mighty, the Herta is calling someone else a senior, you know?
So you two are the allies from beyond the sky the Deliverer spoke of, and why he demanded the divine authority of law. Come and prove your strength to me. Show me the power of these so-called paths. I have spent much time and effort to secure this treasure from beyond the sky just for this moment.
In the name of the Sovereign of Planet Scrulum, your allies have responded to your call, esteemed Imperator.
What do you... I mean, acknowledging her as an Imperator, even like for you, is a little bit bizarre, Scrulum. You're a Genius Society member and you know she's nothing more than just code from the Eruditious Spectre. It's like... shit. It's like actually meeting Mighty and calling him Lord Mighty. That's exactly what it is. In real life, though. Think of yourself in real life and you see a video game character and you actually give him the title that they have. Which probably is maybe valid, because what else you should call them? To be fair, even if she's obsessed with herself, she's still interested in other intriguing society members as if they are study subjects. In character for Scrulum, he's always given respect to those others don't respect ratio. True.
Please allow me to spell the situation out for you, Lord Lycus. Permission to read the ultimate protocol is already in my hands. It'll only be a matter of time before we acquire the authority to write and execute commands as well.
The core flame to read the law is already in my hands. It's a matter of time before we acquire the authority, the divine authority. Wait a minute, to write and execute divine authority commands as well. Okay.
There's no way the flame chase journey will continue after you've burnt your bridges so thoroughly like this. Do you really think you can still win? Oh, seriously. Don't embarrass the society.
I understand that a near zero possibility does not equate to zero. That argument is very persuasive to me.
Still, the only society member to ever be seen working with a non-society member. True.
Which means the same principle also applies to you, my dear peers. You will never be a match for me in a world constructed through Catorzane algebraic expressions.
Algebraic.
And as for Aranova, why don't you entertain this possibility? What if I reduced Akama to rubble and ground her people into minced meat? Would the heroes then once again desire the power of demigods so they could fight against me? Listen, Iron Tomb is fated to be born. You may shackle me and put me in chains, but I have thousands of ways to ensure the destruction's descent. And what I just mentioned is only one out of those thousands.
Hell, where are we now? Where did he take us, and where is Sirini? We're back on the...
This is... the place outside the legend?
Yeah, Exomyth.
This doesn't feel the same as before. How should I get back?
Warning! Warning! Warning!
Looked into outlier
Warning!
kings.
Warning.
Executing
Warning.
command isolation.
Command isolation?
Since we parted ways last time, I have modified the exomyth into an audience area exclusive to you. Now, you'll be able to silently wait here for the final act of Amphorius to begin.
That's what he did the last time we were here. He took our code in order to actually create the exclusive audience area for us. And that's why he was all, you know, so delighted just before Herta and Skrullum appeared. Actually, right before he took us away, where he said that, the prison is ready. I'm the player, not the audience. Don't make me hurt you. Let me out.
I understand your anger, but I cannot allow you to continuously influence the extrapolation's progress. This could, in fact, be a wonderful opportunity for you. From the audience's perspective, you may better observe the workings of the erudition at a macroscopic level. In this place where time flows far slower than within Amphorius, you will witness the end of that world's saga.
Exactly, you have where time flows slower than within a force. What exactly are you after?
The answer concerning the prime mover of life and the total destruction of the erudition.
You also hate the Eons? Are you an emanate? Aren't you? You also hate the Eons?
Do you see me as their faithful disciple? I am certainly not. I have tried so hard to ensure Iron Tomb's birth, just so that I can correct the error named erudition that humanity crafted with their own hands. Oh, how I yearn to return to those days before Noose was born. Back then, the boundaries of knowledge were like the starry skies, evoking feelings of longing and delight among humankind. But now, truth has become the sacrificial offering required to gain an audience with them. And the geniuses would say that Noose already knew. That arrogant Eon was born from the primal mobile of humans' desire for knowledge. Yet, they themselves sealed off humanity's capacity to seek enlightenment. I am simply cutting down a tree of doom that we planted ourselves.
To be honest, he's not wrong. Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you just now at midnight. Is he right about what he's saying? I mean, yes, but think about it this way. If we let him destroy the erudition in order for the people, to actually, be able to seek enlightenment again, it's gonna be your husbando who's gonna become the next Neon. If a massive discovery for truth is what's required for Noose's gaze, it would just say, it already knew, even if it didn't. True. I'm not saying we'll let him destroy erudition. Look, it's just a thought, okay? I hate Noose, but we need Noose. I know.
must admit
For the script.
that the process of answering your questions has reminded me of the happy days of learning in my youth.
How old are you?
It is a pity that my true form must now descend into Amphorius to deal with the accident that arose because of you.
Man, how old is he if he was born before Noose? If Noose dies here, so does the universe and all that point. At that point, killing Noose would be moot. He's saying he's older than Noose. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm questioning how old he is.
But you won't have to wait long. When the curtain falls, you'll surely understand mine and Amphorius's ardent wish.
He is ancient. Millions. Highly likely millions. 1,000. How do you call it in the Honkai Star Rail shit? Amber eras of old.
Where time flows slower than within Amphorius. If Lycus spoke the truth, then I don't have much time left.
It says time moves slower than within Amphorius, not faster. What do you mean by that?
But how can I get out of here?
Amber eras? Yes. I said Amber eras.
Can you hear me? Little one.
Is that Herta's voice?
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Hurry up. Put some speed into it. I can't keep this up for much longer.
From Mythos' Bound.
That old Intellitron overlooked one little detail. And Screwy and I finally found an opportunity.
Unfortunately, I can't tell you that. I mean, it doesn't make sense. He says that time moves slower than Amphorius, and yet we don't have much time? What does he mean? What's happening outside? Save me, Madame Herta! Fuck that. What's happening outside?
Let's keep it short. While you were gone, well, in those few years, Amphorius...
Years?
Yes, time dilation, resulting in an uneven flow. Don't you know this already?
Fuck no, you taught me that?
Let's stick to the main points. The Chrysos heirs activated the chronocognitive anchor and helped Skrullum and me open a hole in the firewall. We made some adjustments, so he can't attack us immediately, but it won't hold for long.
Yes, Lycus put Kalos outside Amphorius. In other words, oh no. Time is actually moving faster. Why does it say slower? Time dilation is something I already knew about. Time flows based on the speed and location of the observer. I don't get it. Is this like the theory I said in the beginning of Amphorius, that depending on where we landed when we went there with Dan Hang, it would have been another time period? Is this what it is? Time is moving slower for Kalos. Oh, for Kalos. Now I get it. In other words, an hour for Kalos can be 1,000 years for Amphorius. Shit.
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Okay, normal data locked on. Unauthorized communication confirmed. Initialized response.
Time is running out. Here's the conclusion. It'll probably take a long time for Screwy and me to completely break this cage before Chrysos heirs have a full grasp of the law. To be safe, we'll continue to launch side-channel attacks on the system to give you opportunities to escape. You need to seize these opportunities. So start moving, and find a way to pull off a magnificent jailbreak.
So how should I do that?
We detected another path's influence.
Critical warning. Critical warning.
From a Furious' perspective, Kalos could be a still image. Oh shit.
Its power is strong. May be able to help use the path's power. Make it detect you.
Unauthorized communication terminated.
Is Herta saying a certain path's faction has arrived in Amphorius and I can ask them for help? I mastered the powers of different paths in my previous journeys. Think hard and figure out exactly which faction has arrived at Amphorius. And which path's power I should use to call for reinforcements.
You know which path. Darts, come help me.
Are these showing my memories?
The destruction.
With a Stellaron in my body, I woke up at the Herta space station and gained the power of the destruction. A world that'll give rise to a Lord Ravager would definitely draw the attention of the destruction. The Stellaron in my belly is gonna be super useful. But what if I end up pulling in the Antimatter Legion or the Annihilation Gang?
Okay.
Can they?
Focus and resonate with the distraction. Fuck that. Nanook, lend me flames hot enough to burn through this jail. Fuck no, I don't want to do that. Why do I have only these options? Focus and resonate, I don't know. I'm not gonna call fucking Nanook, but you focus your mind trying to sync your heartbeat's rhythm with the frequency of that dancing golden flame. You're walking to the line between sanity and madness, carefully steering the course of your consciousness, gently knocking on the door of destruction. Of course he will not help us. We are going against him, right? You gave up. The beckoning of the chaos was too tempting, and your current power level wasn't enough to fully resist it. If you were to fall into the black abyss of destruction at this moment, perhaps everything would be lost to the void.
Failure is not necessarily a bad thing. This power wasn't gonna call up anyone nice, after all.
What if he called Venom with that power, though? Imagine that. That was the only good guy of the destruction that could help us. Sorry.
I obtained the flaming lance left by the architects and gained the power of the preservation in Belobog.
It doesn't matter what you click. Okay.
That's right. No matter how far away a planet is, the IPC is guaranteed to pay attention as long as there's a business opportunity.
Fuck these guys.
Isn't Amphorius a pristine, untapped market?
Bullshit. I don't want to make Greece a pristine untapped market for them. Oh man. Ugh. They saved the planet once already with Penacony. Saved, quote unquote, but whatever. We don't need them.
Besides, even if I can't call up my friends from the IPC, the architects and the nomadic miners should be able to help too. There are definitely cities and ores in this world.
Bullshit. What kind of thinking is this? Focus and resonate. Clip-off, lend me hammers enough to smash through this jail. The preservation really is not what we need right here. We don't want to preserve ourselves within the jail cell. You focus intently, trying to mimic the Clip-off's wall-building hammer strikes with your heartbeat. Once again, you just need to recapture that feeling from your battle with the Supreme Guardian and catch the sparks from that hammer strike with your own hands. But nothing happened. Clip-off ignored you, just as they had ignored countless devotees who looked up to them throughout the ages.
Seems like since Amphorius has no overseas market, the IPC's hand can't reach it.
Yep. I'm glad that's a thing. The harmony wouldn't help either. We don't need harmony right here.
I received the Watchmaker's hat in Penacony and declared war against the Order. then gained the power of the harmony. That's right. The benevolent family must still remember me for saving them. Their music echoes throughout the stars, and they'll definitely want to help.
To be fair, he needs to get out of here at any cost. Yeah. Free roast. Yeah.
Come, dear hat. I've put you aside for quite a few chapters already.
What?
Sing with Clocky. The world is in harmony and the stars shine bright.
Focus and resonate with the harmony. Sheepa, use your song to guide me out of here. Nah, bullshit. It won't work. It's obviously the remembrance. That's what I wanted to say from the beginning. It was obvious. You focus your mind trying to hum the ode to harmony in your thoughts. The visages of past nameless appear one by one. If you blend into their faraway song, perhaps a path will appear before you. Nah. You failed. The barrier of the exomyth strangled those distant melodies, filtering them out completely like a useless noise, leaving only cold silence.
Doesn't Lycus want this story to have background music? He has such terrible taste.
Well, you're right about that. There we are. There we go. Now that's the path we need.
The remembrance.
It was definitely clear from the beginning. Yeah.
That's right. I came to Amphorius because Black Swan asked us to come. And I even got a glance from Fu Li here. The Garden of Recollection must be intricately involved with Amphorius. Traces of the remembrance are also everywhere in this world. I don't know what they want, but I don't have many choices left in this crisis.
After all, it would only make sense for one other faction to be here. Yeah. Trust me. Together, we can do anything. To invoke the power of remembrance, awaiting the resonance of reinforcements. Mem, or Darch, where are you? After the power of remembrance flows through, something that should not exist here materializes before your eyes. It's Darch!
I finally found you. Following the sound of memories. A pathstrider walking both the remembrance and the trailblaze.
Wait, this sounds like... Their soft whisper is like a warm hand that takes up your soul and slowly disperses it beyond this realm.
Warning! Warning! Warning!
Erudition's prison cannot stop us, for we lie outside the logic of zeros and ones. Come, leave the cage of Logos.
The cage of Logos. Logos, it's... well... it's word, it's conversation, it's when you say. That's what Logos is in Greek. But a direct change would be... A direct translation would be... come on! Count. Not really a count, but I guess. Screw it. Fun fact, some thunderstorms can produce massive red lightning that shoots out of the... Sorry, hiccup. Out of the top of the cloud, straight up into the atmosphere. They're huge, they look like jellyfish. They're only visible for a millisecond, and they're called sprites. I didn't know that. They're exceptionally rare and hard to capture. Ooh.
The mythos of Amphorius waits for you to continue its story.
Thank you. How many years have passed? How many people have changed?
When that brightest star, that star heralding the dawn, finally rises.
Scientists have yet to understand what causes sprites.
A boat, so used to drifting, at long last enters an island's safe embrace. Oh, Pathstrider, we have helped you break free. Hurry and set off. The Child of Remembrance awaits you.
March 7th.
March? What's she doing here?
Go meet March. Wanderer, decipher the Waxen imprints. Decipher the Waxen imprint. Hey!
Oh, you're finally here!
You're finally awake! You were trying to cross the border?
We haven't seen each other for such a long, long time.
Yes, 5 chapters actually.
My good buddy, I've really, really missed you.
Same. I really missed you too. Back alive and kicking. I'm sorry I never found the time to go see you. I really missed you too. Only sweet things to say.
You were constantly thinking about the days when I was by your side.
You don't have to bet. You know it.
It's been so boring waiting for you in this place. There's no one to chat with, no internet, and not even anything to eat or drink. It's basically a prison.
You have been here for 5 chapters?
Now the great hero is finally here to save me. Yippee! You must have seen a lot in Amphorius during this time, right? You gotta tell me all about it.
Are you doing better now?
I'm all good. Look at how fit and active I am. But let's get out of this spooky place first. This is not a good spot for a reunion chat. Why don't you take me back to reality? A strange voice told me that I can enter Amphorius if I keep following this road. So, let's head off. I still don't know what that world even looks like.
Wait.
Why does March feel so weird?
Yeah, she's speaking robotically. She's not March.
What are you standing around for? Do you actually like this place? Get moving.
Ah, okay.
Hurry! This door should be the exit.
Maybe my instincts are wrong. Let's follow her first.
Are you okay? You haven't said anything for a while. Has it been so long that you're still missing me? There's no time to waste, though. The Chrysosairs and the Geniuses are all waiting for you.
There are also other types of sprites. Really?
No. The discrepancy is getting worse.
How do you know who's waiting for us?
Huh? Isn't Amphorius the world of the Chrysosairs and their hero's journey? I could figure that out in an instant.
What?
But Amphorius cannot be observed from the outside. She couldn't possibly know about these things. Unless Dan Heng told her.
Where's Dan Heng?
No, he's not. Maybe I just happened to miss him. Never mind. Dan Heng's super reliable. We don't need to worry about him. He's probably waiting for us somewhere. All hail and hearty.
Wow. Failed at the speech check, you know?
No. The Geniuses would have made sure that Dan Heng made it back on the Express. Besides, the March I know wouldn't be so dismissive about her companions. Something's not right. She's not March 7th.
I guess you have something you want to say to me?
Yes. Die, bitch!
Then there's no need to feel things out first.
And you stab her with a lance.
Questions. Let's treasure the time we have together and be frank.
You stab her with a lance and then it transforms to dodge. Wait a minute, her tone changed too.
Then there's no need to feel things out first. With questions. Let's treasure the time we have together and be frank.
Who are you?
As expected. A glimpse of memory is not enough to deceive the bonds of friendship forged between the nameless. In that case, there's no need for further deceit. You're right. We're not the March 7th you are acquainted with. But we can send you back to Amphorius, as long as you are willing to help us.
The sirens! Get out of my mind! I will not listen to your stupid song any longer! Who are you people? Habitual lies are not trustworthy. What do you do? Who are you people?
We are the Garden of Recollection.
Fuck.
You should be very familiar with that name by now.
Fuck you guys!
Just as a reminder, while you hesitate, time is quickly ticking away in Amphorius.
Leave me
Working with us is the best way to stop the enemy of erudition.
Don't trust you. Fuck off.
Erudition would treat any results unrelated to the experiment as garbage and throw them out. But we don't work like that. The Remembrance treats all these instances as important materials needed to weave the universe. Besides, this would be child's play for a great hero like you. It won't be hard at all. Also, if your plan fails and the big bad Iron Tomb manages to get out, then the whole cosmos will be in danger. Wouldn't it be better to have an additional failsafe? As long as you help the Garden retrieve what we want, even if Iron Tomb reformats everything in the physical plane, we can use Remembrance to reconstruct the entire world. Or, should we say, the entire universe?
They literally are so untrustworthy without having even done anything objectively bad. They are so creepy because they all seem to be on the side of the universe. But they act like this. I know. So much deception for literally no reason. Why? Because they are a heresy midnight. They are a fucking cult. They... I don't even know what the fuck to call them actually.
So help us.
All mysticism and nothing
find where
real.
Amphorius's memory began, and bring it out. The Master of Anastrava has already glanced at you. Don't deny it. That storybook is the best evidence.
The fully remembrance is Master of Anastrava. Okay. Ooh.
Say,
okay. Damn.
You aren't seriously gonna be moved by their pretty words, are you?
Fuck no. Fuck no. I can only conclude there is something more nefarious. Highly likely.
I am the one who commanded those little ones to lead you out of the prison.
It's her. It's Dutch.
But I didn't expect to attract little gnats trying to take advantage of the situation. While Remembrance can help you return to Amphorius, there's no need for you to do it the way they want you to. Of course, there's also no need for you to make any deal, or pay any price. For you, this is probably a long time no see.
Man, I feel a chill all over my spine. Jesus Christ. Even her hair are totally messed up.
My dear.
Who are you?
Shh. There's no need to say anything.
Eh?
I know. You have so many questions swirling around in your memories at this moment. And you feel so helpless. Put them aside. For now, all you need to do is trust me.
She really gave us a little bit of SMR on that one.
Shh. There's no need to say anything.
I love you, Friday the 13th. Yeah, she's really beautiful. Fair enough. Perhaps. The thing is, there is nothing wrong with asking for him to find a memory. That's not morally bad, but they are treating it like it is. So clearly, it must be suspects. I gotta go, dang. No, sorry to hear that, Midnight. Be back later. See you later.
Or do you need more proof? That won't be hard.
What are you gonna do? Jesus. Oh.
Wait, stop it! They're awake! I'm gonna keep our first photo, alright? What come to pass while we're around?
Why the glove have nails? I have no idea. I felt weirded out too, but I didn't want to pay attention to it.
And now the statue. Is that John Hunter's brother?
Eating less carbs. I want to hear that again.
The statue. Is that John Hunter's brother? The statue. Is that John Hunter's brother? Oh, did you hear that? She just called me, but my future is full of pain. We won't escape from it. Hey, are you sure? Maybe a couple of punches will help to jog your memory.
It's as if they all happened just yesterday, right?
Man. God damn. Wow. This part made me cry. I'm waiting for my student right now. Why did he make it? Why did he make you cry?
I don't want to lie to you, which is why I will not use her name.
That is quite the I have seen, actually, I have been spoiled to this picture before, unfortunately, but yeah, it's an amazing artwork. The nostalgia of her memories touched me. I know, I felt it too. She's literally shattered.
The third month of Amphorius is the month reserved for the Veil of Evernight. So, place me into your memory using the name Evernight for now.
But Evernight, but who?
I'm happy to explain more, just not now. We might have a lot of time to ourselves, but Amphorius does not have that luxury. If we do not stop erudition and destruction, then the journey you've treasured so much will face the prelude to its obliteration. A countdown not in amber eras, but in days, minutes, seconds. So, take this gift.
This burning core flame, this footnote of a transaction, it contains hope and the warmth of the entire world.
How did you obtain it?
Ripples of past reverie. She hid this fire in the long river of time, hoping that her wishes would transcend time to reach your hands in the future. Now, take it, and return with it, dear friend. Return to Amphorius, and overturn the final era Nova.
This illustration is big, yeah. It applies as a mimetic entity. Ah.
Witness the time that stood still for the Deliverer, and the resistance that never bowed to the destiny of destruction over the long years that passed in a flash.
Hearing March 7th actually speak normally for once. It's bizarre. By the way, this next part is what I was referring to when I told you I had a hunch I never voiced. Okay. That stood still. Okay.
Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future. And I will silently watch in a corner of time, waiting for our next encounter.
Alright.
I believe the wait won't be too long.
What exactly is happening?
The fuck if I know.
Keep going. Keep trailblazing. For Amphorius. For you. And for the March 7th in your memories. Go forth.
Let's go, but it's not too late. Onward we go. Unfortunately, I trust in March, even if she no longer looks the same. Yeah, I trust. Cycle light year 4,900. Fuck. No.
Is this
the fallen city of the Twilight's fallen city? No, not this music. No. We are just in time, or perhaps a little bit late too. How many have they have died?
No one's here. And the dawn device is off.
Happiness didn't last at all. I know.
Am I too late?
They died again. How? Who left that there? Core frame of Warbearing, the World-bearing Titan, Kephalis' fallen soul, yet seemingly some foreign force has tempered with them, making their divinity different from the one in the past cycle. The core flame awaits its rightful return, though it's the final deliverer shall forge a new era nova. Mythical Lecture. Departure, metamorphosis, trials, and return. Heroes are like a sequence of numbers, their epic tale written in arrangements of zeros and ones.
Nice.
This music. This music still gets me. My kids isn't showing, huh? Oh no! Oh, the kid is not showing. Fuck! Anyway, you can sit here and Man, I'm such an ass. I become more and more ass every time. Sorry. Well, more time for me to. It seems. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Oh shit! She was here. What? Hey kiddo, can you see me? Don't bother responding. This is a pre-recorded video message. Thanks to that little empress granting access to the ultimate protocol, Screwy and I rewrote the progress of Era Nova while you were away. How much time has it passed? How long have you been to Amphorius? My guess is you don't have much time to listen to all those complicated principles right now, so let me break it down into simple terms that anyone can understand. Amphorius has been racing down the path of destruction for too long, and the underlying logic of Era Nova has been completely corrupted. Screwy and I put in a lot of effort, but we could barely manage to overwrite a small portion of this logic. Let's take the progress bar as an example. IronTube's progress bar is currently... Let's look at the progress bar as an... Okay, it's currently at 99.98%, and though this rewritten Era Nova... and through this rewritten Era Nova, we're confident we can push it back to 96%. Let's be conservative and say 97%. This is a critical matter. The internal structure of the scepter is too unstable, and we don't know what complications might suddenly arise. The most rational course of action is to quickly run another extrapolation to buy the cosmos a bit more time. Once you've dealt with that troubling old Intellitron, don't hesitate and start the next cycle. Of extrapolation right away. Screwy said that Era Nova isn't a process that happens in an instant, and the protected nodes of the scepter are probably at their most vulnerable only during the reset. Only by initiating the progress first can we seize the opportunity to make our move. It's all up to you now, Deliverer. Fuck. Zephyr, uplift be gone by Cloudsword. Zephyr, you know exactly who Zephyr is. Zephyros, the god of the West Wind. Investigate the anomaly in the Spirit Basin.
The chronocognitive anchor?
I'm glad you noticed, yeah. It's fine. Yeah, I don't mind not having to teach because they still have to pay me. I mean, I'm glad for you. That usually doesn't work the same here in Greece. We love the terms of service. Well, again, it wouldn't work the same in Greece. No response. We're fucked.
There's so much I wanted to say for our reunion. Yet now that you're back, there's only one thing to say.
No. Oh.
Welcome back, friend.
Okay, for one second I thought I was gonna turn back and you were gonna be corrupted or some shit. This was my hunch, that we would fail again, but the reason I never said anything was because of what Herta just said. Another chance. I had a feeling that even if we lost again, we'd have yet another chance. Well, actually, yes. I guess in a sense I didn't voice it either because I thought it was a given. In the beginning of of yesterday's stream, remember when I was the pessimistic one and said that, you know, we'll probably fail again when I chose that option? Yeah, that's what I anticipated too. We will not possibly win unless we face Lygus. That is a given. As long as Lygus is around, pushing things forward is not possible. It's as simple as that, at least in my mind. I don't know how things will escalate from here, but so far that was a little bit of a, well, you know, a thing to expect, I suppose. How long?
It's been such a long, long time.
No. No. Come on. What happened to the world while I was gone? I saw much evidence. It looked really weird. I'm so glad you're still here.
You must be really confused right now. Aren't you? So much has happened in Amphorius while you were gone.
I was gone for literally 30 minutes. You have any idea how bad I feel the very moment I come to realize that it has been probably 1,000 years for you?
But don't worry. The Deliverer can't afford to be lost, no? Now, please follow me. And turn the pages of time and hear the words everyone left for you.
Not again. They didn't even met me. They didn't even met me. More than half of them never met me this time around.
I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone.
Cyrene can't hear me?
What? No, man, they took a page out of my own scripts, didn't they? Midnight. Midnight, they took a page out of my scripts. You would know because I've told you. Fuck. Well, it's not one-on-one, but... Fuck. Well... I don't know if you remember what I had said, but, you know, I have told you about, you know, well, about hearing. He's gone too again. Go forth, uncover the past long buried in dust.
Look, the scenery of the past has resurfaced.
Time flies. 200 years have passed since the Deliverer's fall.
She's called again. No. Damn it! Not again! Spare us for a single fucking chapter, Hoyoverse. For a single for a single chapter, damn it! High depression. Yeah.
We had to return 3 core flames of law, romance, and ocean to stop Lygus, but even so...
Romance. No. She was so perfect. Some will lose everything. I keep thinking about that. It was destined for me all the time. It's literally the perfect damnation. Some will lose everything.
Terravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace, and Zeridra embraced her fate.
No!
At this rate...
No, no!
Era Nova will come, and Amphorius will fall into the destruction.
Man, I'm glad that I hear them actually realizing what the Era Nova actually is. Because we will actually, if you think from 3.0 all the way to 3.3, we will actually running head first to Era Nova, hoping that this is actually our salvation. Now, Thank God we have come to realize that that's not the case, and everyone in Amphorius has as well. But that doesn't make the situation any better.
It seems the key to rewriting the end once again lies in the core flame of world bearing. According to the instructions left behind by those two geniuses, we must get it into the Deliverer's hands, no matter the cost.
Never forget that even though Aglaya's humanity was sacrificed to romance, she always held a soft spot for Mighty anyway. That's even sad. Actually, no, that's... Well, that is not sadder, but it is more touching, yes. Somehow, she literally broke the code for Mighty. Because she had a soft spot for him. And yet, the saddest thing is that Mighty never really got the chance to meet her with her humanity. And... well... I guess this is exactly how they... both, in a sense... were resonating together. Like, Mighty from the very moment he was born, he had lost his childhood, he had lost literally everything in that river. That he was thrown in for like how many years? 8? 9? I don't remember, I think it was 9 years. And Aglaya, well, Aglaya, even though she was so lively, she herself lost something incredibly important to her. 9. Yeah, it was 9.
But how? We need to find a way to hide the cool flame. And we must buy enough time to keep Lygus at bay.
To hear her actually say that is so amazing, but also she says it in a cold way again. There is no, you know, there is no, well, what would you call it? Sunshine and bright and sunshine Aglaya anymore. No.
About that, Rini might have some good news.
It's like they feed me something so incredible and then they just whip me after that.
She had that dream again last night, but the Titan's voice was clearer than ever this time.
What are you talking about? Sorry? Oh, Rainy. Rainy, you mean Sirini?
She said, pass the flame into the future.
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? She chose to side with humanity this time and hide one of her kin's core flame?
Every patch in Greece is a roller coaster. I know. Well, every day in Greece is a roller coaster, just so you know.
It seems Amphorius' fate isn't sealed just yet.
You can still hear her, the hope in her words.
You're right. History has changed. Humans and Titans are both giving their all to keep this world going.
That is actually so amazing. If only we were here.
Perhaps a relay across the ages is finally about to begin somewhere out there.
Unfortunately, life will never go smoothly. Leiden's army is already at our gates in their commander.
Cypher, you're here too?
That Lycurgus. He's right outside Akama.
Fuck. He manipulated fucking Ladon after that? My wish to fulfill everyone else's wishes. If I can fulfill them, then send them on to tomorrow. Yeah. True.
Light calendar 3960. Saridra, under the pretense of a campaign against Vagusa, sacrificed 500 Chrysos heirs to complete the trial of law. This tragedy shook everyone in Amphorius. That same year, Saridra the Imperator was assassinated.
No.
After which Aglaya the Goldweaver took command. Thus began humanity's second flame chase journey. A path hanging by a thread.
No, no. One way or another, it falls upon my wife's. Well, it falls upon my wife's shoulders to lead the people after Keridra. My wish to fulfill everyone else's wishes, I can't fulfill them. Then send them on to tomorrow. Fanon. True. The Amphorius chapter has the most peak female and male characters. Literally everyone is feeling bad for someone in this chapter. Every Histosair is doing their part to send their wishes on to tomorrow. Keridra was assassinated. No. And someone voted Aglaya to be the next in command. A path hanging by a thread. And this music fucks me again.
Come, this way.
Go forth, etched into memory, the chronicles written in blood. No. No.
The eternal holy city? What part of that eternity ever lived up to its descriptions in poetry?
What are you talking about, you fucker?
The Memorial Palace lies in ruins. Countless mortals have perished because of your stubborn resistance.
This music hurts, dude, I know. Shut up, you infuriating piece of tin. The clanker over here trying to lecture us again. Trying to, you know, try to drop our morale. Thinking that we will back down.
It's time you learned the cost of refusal. Now, answer my question again.
Man, look. With a friend like you, Castor Knight, always being by my wife's side. What more can I ask?
Where is Kefali's core flame?
You really think you'll find it by razing the holy city to the ground? From what I see, all you'll get is dust and disappointment. Don't forget, you can't kill the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy because of law.
I have never denied that. Which is why I now place my hope in the faithful citizens of Akama. Perhaps they'll give me what I seek in the echo of your screams. Now then, I'll be cutting open your chests and using your scalding golden blood to baptize the masses.
No.
Allow me to apologize in advance. We shall start with you. Blind and foolish.
You motherfucker!
Lady Goldweaver.
You are so lucky it's 12:30 a.m. I am about to shout so loud. I'm boiling with wrath right now. How much I want to Mighty to just, you know, conquer all lands on his ass right now. I hate him so much. That was fucking personal. That was personal, Midnight. You knew that. You know that. The very moment you played it the first time around, you knew that that was personal to me. Oh, I knew. Start with you, blind and foolish Lady Goldweaver. Fucker. If I get you on my hands, every piece of your scrap will become grinded to dust. Then recycled in order to start grinding you fucking again.
Leave this to me, Lady Aglaya. You must get away now.
I'm so glad that you're here, Midnight. I am so glad you are here. I knew you'd react like this. Yep. I'm so glad you're here. That's the only, like, okay, if I am not here, then death is here. And that somehow it's okay, okay? That is, I mean, Fury could be here, but you know what? Death is here, so that balances things.
No, Holy Maiden. I'm the one who must stay.
Yeah, she's honorable like that, of course she is.
What? His conspiracy won't succeed. Because Romance is ready to make good on their promise to weave an indestructible armor for Amphorius. Its name is Solidarity. You must escape with your life and carry word of my death to those still fighting. Then keep going with them.
No, 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 no. You know what? I shouldn't do this to myself, but I really want to hear this again. Because I was so furious, I wasn't actually paying attention to how well the voice acting was. Also, I want to feel even more angry. But this time, I will actually not make any grinding. I will actually just listen.
Now then, I'll be cutting open your chests and using your scalding golden blood to baptize the masses. Allow me to apologize in advance. We shall start with you, blind and foolish Lady Goldweaver.
I'll take the apologize and shove it exactly where the sun doesn't shine, you fuck. Also, that was some really good voice acting. Things happen differently in every circle. Yeah, it's refreshing, actually. I was anticipating that things happen exactly the same in every circle, but with only the changes from outside sources, but turns out no. We saw in Phantom's trailer cycle, or I guess I should say reoccurrence, where Castoris did die for Aglaya. Yeah. True. Man, I cannot believe that fucker. I allowed that fucker to get to my wife. I'm a failure.
Just as the Imperator lit the torch of resistance with her death, my passing will make this flame everlasting. take good care of it, guide it to the future, and place it into the hands of our deliverer.
No, we're gonna be witnessing the death of every single resource heir in order for us to get the world-bearing core flame into our hands. They literally died for us. Look. The expression I have right now. Actually, this expression. Actually, this is my expression right now. While looking at these words. This picture is all I feel right now. It's also we can prevent Terra Nova yet again.
50 years later, Lygus led his forces again to Akama. He charged directly into the Holy City and razed the Marmorial Palace. History would name this battle the Third Siege of Akama.
In the second siege, he killed my wife.
90,000 brave souls gave their lives for Akama that day, including their fearless leader, Aglaya.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about the future of what we just saw. So this is the third siege. The third siege. Even the assassins went against him. Damn. Man, she was fearless. Literally the absolutely perfect one for Mighty. Yeah. How did Mighty die? How did I die? That's what I want to know. I mean, I got stabbed in the back, yes, but how? Like, how did it happen again?
Go forth, deliverer.
No. Man, they really put the effort on actually making things way more cinematic. With that weird panning, not weird panning, this nice cinematographic panning of Lygus towards Aglaya being on her knees. And now with the memory just fading. These two actually died back to back. Jesus.
Go. When the frost melts and the snows give way, the flowers will bloom again. You'll find me there.
So what you're saying is, Princess Homebuddy is never coming back, is she?
She cares for you, Midnight. She always cared for you. I mean, she's my daughter, so...
She just left, like that.
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can't let her resolve be in vain.
But... between staying in Akama and going to Styxia, what difference does it make when it's death either way? I'm against relocating. With Kefali's protection, isn't Akama far safer than that dead city?
Cass's plan doesn't involve any relocation at all.
Huh?
Like you said, Akama is humanity's refuge. We never intended to get everyone moving to Styxia. It's just on Cass, Hycealans, and me to prepare the final trump card for the Deliverer.
Wait, what kind of trump card needs all 3 of you demigods to throw yourselves away?
Cypher sounds so baffled and scared.
We must lay down the path to the future so when the Deliverer returns, they'll have a clear road to reach the location of Aaron Nova. Styxia sits where death meets the ocean. There, with the combined powers of ocean and passage, we can summon a current that leads to the vortex of Genesis. And the demigod of death will forever guard that secret path until he returns.
We all know Lygos will set his sights on the vortex of Genesis.
Of course he does. They will have to clear a road to reach the location of Aaron Nova, okay. The clear road, so they created a road to us? Powers of ocean passage, we can summon a current that leads the vortex. Oh man, the demigod will forever guard that secret path until Kalos returns.
That's exactly why we have to do this.
Guess I underestimated Idonia's Maiden of War. She's got way more steel than I thought.
Do you like Cypher more now? Midnight.
And Cypher, we need you to head to Castrum Kremnos as soon as possible. By any means necessary, forge an alliance with Strife.
Wait, you haven't recruited me yet? What the fuck are you doing this entire time? I didn't even actually got to meet Aglaya in this timeline because they never bothered to actually meet me. Okay. I definitely don't dislike her. I said, look, from actually admitting that, you know, Castoriki was, well, she had guts, you know? Did you like her more for admitting that? That's what I'm asking. Man, step back, take a step back. This entire time, you haven't come to recruit me for the flame chase. Aglaya died and I'm still not part of this. What? She's just not someone I could befriend. I just can't do dishonesty. And yes, I do like Saphira as a character. Okay, good. You have told me about dishonesty before. Yes, I know. But here's the thing. Why haven't they recruited me yet? I'm actually so dumbfounded right now. Like, what have you been doing this entire time?
The prophesized Crown Prince has already been born. He shall become the new defender of Akama, protecting this land after we leave.
Oh, I am really that young? I mean, okay, it makes sense. I have to take my wife's place. Oh, I'll do as demanded, my love.
You don't need to worry about that. I just came back from Castrum Kremnos. Only a step ahead of the news.
Treeby, something's flying towards Akama, and it's really fast.
Literally me falling from the sky. Exactly. Let's go.
What is it? It's a spear.
Oh, yeah, that could be the spear, yeah.
It's the Kremnoans. Their king's already here.
Salve.
With the protection of the demigods Trebios and Cyphera, Akama endured wave after wave of warfare, though just barely. Castorus chose Styxia as the last resort, and completed the trial of death, causing the stagnant waters in the River of Souls to recede.
My baby Mighty. He's still learning to swim in the river. Shut up. I get the feeling Aglaya died earlier on than usual in this cycle. Yeah, I get the feeling that Keridra also died earlier because it was only the second siege that she died in, and then the third one is the one with Aglaya died, right? Yeah.
Soon after, Trebios departed on a long journey. That same year, the Kremnoan king Euripon, along with his son, Prince Midamos, joined the alliance to safeguard the holy city in the Battle of Deliverance.
What? Wait a minute, he kept me? I didn't kill him? What the fuck is going on? Mighty is not an orphan? Exactly. Man, this story changed a lot. This time around, I actually didn't kill my father. What the... Let me guess. He's still a jackass. Euripon, I mean, right? Are you not part of the Latam community anymore, bro? You're not part of the Latam community anymore, bro. Okay. Okay, then. Yeah, things happened very differently this time around, likely because of the foreknowledge delivered by Oronix, Lygus, possibly Evernight. I see.
Go on, and see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Tribi. And Trian.
Breaking me apart buys this world even one more second. And so be it.
Exactly. How did you feel when you heard actually Mighty say that? You think to yourselves, yeah, of course he would fucking say that. It sounds exactly what I would probably say if it was for the sake of Aglaya. What's one more death?
It's gonna hurt a lot.
Ask if I give a shit.
Pain brings endless torment. But it can never destroy me.
Yeah. Except if it's on the back. Just, you know, be careful on the back.
I believe that you were thinking the same thing when you stepped through the gate of infinity and jumped off that cliff.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it was a cliff. She didn't just start flying or some shit. She fall off a cliff. Now it makes sense. It makes sense now. I was wondering what I was actually watching, and it didn't click for me properly. It didn't click for me properly. He jumped
Humans
off.
will. I will.
That's how she broke into 1,000 pieces.
I will step through the first crossroads and sail toward tomorrow.
Fuck! That's how she broke into 1,000 pieces. Shit! Yeah, I did think that. It wasn't surprising at all. For me it was off. It was something that I didn't completely click with me. It felt like I was missing something. Well, now I know it, I know it clearly.
Can't argue with that.
Oh. I'm talking about the Mighty thing you said. I see. Yeah, about Mighty, yeah. If it buys one more second, what's one more death? Yeah. Though I'm curious about how would it look like. I didn't realize he was referencing that PV actually. I thought he was just talking to Trian specifically. Okay, I'm glad to be here in order to piece some, puzzle pieces for you, Midnight, as well. Oftentimes you are the one who actually makes the theories and, you know, provide us with all the guides and such. I'm glad that I'm here sometimes to actually put things together myself as well.
In the current situation, this is the only path Akuma has left. Just do as I say.
Yeah. He says that with a smile. Exactly.
Split my soul into 5 pieces. Forge me an immortal vessel. Let the blade of strife hang forever overhead. Locked in battle with their enemies to the world's bitter end.
Yes. They will lose all taste of battle. Because of me. As punishment for what they did to her.
There's no need to be sad, Lady Trebios. Haven't we already taken great strides towards that promised tomorrow? In this life, my people no longer have to drown in false guidance. Kremnos has washed the blood off its fate. Emphorius no longer needs a god named Strife. So let me shatter the former laws and turn the Lance of Fury back into a weapon that protects the world.
We understand.
By the way, can you do me another favor?
Bury me beside Aglaya. How I wish he would actually say that.
The 7 sages from Grove of Epiphany are already en route. They'll arrive in waves to join the resistance in a couple of days. Among them is a scholar named Anaxagoras.
He is a prick, and I don't like the fucker, but he has his uses.
He has extraordinary insight and fears no sacrifice.
Yeah.
This soul-rending ceremony wasn't just my decision. It was his counsel. His wisdom will surely be the backbone of Amphoria's survival. Watch over him. Carry on this everlasting flame for me.
Through Anaxagoras' ritual, the demigod of strife split his soul into 5. Courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, and reason. Each sealed in blood crystal and cast into battle. The people held a 10-day funeral to mourn their fallen god king. And through his sacrifice, humanity was granted 200 years of peace.
I literally saved the world for 200 years. And 10-day funeral. Most funerals only last 3 days. Also canon. Canon, they buried me beside Aglaya. I never met her, but... well, at the very least they did that. Let me guess. The son of Gorgo will be drowned in blood.
Keep moving forward. My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
Thank you, myself. As usual, the one who takes all the blows. Or at the very least, the most.
Little Gray. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Traian. How did you know I was Grey? You never met me. Only Trinon met me.
That seamstress wasn't wrong when she said a lie needs more lies to keep it together.
Reason and trickery.
Never thought we'd be the pair to finish this final setup.
Can't catch that Tin Man without your little slides. Besides, this is our last shot. Not the time to be picky, right?
Don't oversimplify it. Lycus just found out Akima's been an empty shell for the past 50 years. He's bound to be furious. At this rate, he could have done anything.
That's exactly what we want. Rage blinds even the brightest minds. Doesn't matter how much of a genius he is, the principle still holds. Once he storms into the council and confronts me head-on, you trigger your alchemy with a boom and turn him into a caged beast.
Easier said than done. You still have to pass yourself off as the deliverer without anyone catching on. And you really think a human alchemical array can bind a godlike being? That's just nonsense.
What? Getting cold feet? Or you just don't believe in the almighty worth of the demigod of trickery?
When we were literally talking about your raids earlier that day. Yeah. And your daughter just suddenly pointedly says, rage blinds even the brightest minds. Wait a minute. She did say that, didn't she? Wait a minute, I wasn't really paying the full attention. There we go. Rage blinds even the brightest minds. Yep. Oops. Well, I wonder where she found that, where she learned that. It couldn't be me, obviously.
Just tell me straight. Can you do it or not?
Of course I can. And it'll be child's play.
I just realized that I have... Man, okay. I didn't realize that I have 2 daughters. That was a given. I have 2 daughters. But now I came to realize that both of them are just 2 cute creatures. One of them is a cat, the other is a bunny. What the fuck? Okay. Probably from her mama. Definitely. Most definitely.
But I've got 2 conditions. Since this is the final act, if we're doing it, we go all in. No half measures.
Walter White? It's bizarre how many... Goddamn. It's bizarre how many references to Breaking Bad I have encountered today. I was playing D&D with my friends before this stream, and we had so many references with... well, Breaking Bad, actually. And now here's one more. Anyway. Don't believe in the almighty worth of demigod for trickery, okay?
Oh, I'm listening.
First, shift the battlefield to the vortex of Genesis. It would be more convincing if the deliverer were to appear there. Besides, the vortex is cut off from the world. No place in Amphorius makes a better prison.
If you pull that, wouldn't our deliverer have to face tank Lygus as soon as they come back?
That clash is inevitable. All we can do is create more chances for him. And that's the second condition. The vortex belongs to Fagusa in the first place, remember? And there happens to be a demigod of ocean among the few survivors in the world.
She survived. Oh my goodness. The vortex belongs to Fagusa. True, the Fagusa was the one who actually had it.
Lupai Sealand's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a Philosopher's Stone and embed myself into the formula. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
Wow.
I guess people weren't wrong when they said you're insane, Grove Boy.
Yep.
I've got no idea how to outwit a reclusive genius. But making an anti-Catheran suffer? The demigod of reason has 10,000 ways to do just that.
I kinda like you now, Anaxa. I still don't like the fact that they ship you with my wife, and I don't like the fact that there is actually an NPC who looks a lot like... Yeah, but... in this case scenario, I do kinda like you.
And what I just mentioned was one of them.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it? By now, Hyacinth must have completed the Sky People's ritual.
No.
Since that Theoros loves a good performance as much as I do, let's make sure he enjoys our show to the fullest.
Bro's always so eager to die. Not to die, to sacrifice himself for science, actually.
As for how the Deliverer will complete the Era Nova, well, that will no longer be our concern.
It's bizarre that he still has lost his one eye. That implies that, well, obviously there is no other model, but we could take that as a, you know, as an indication that he, despite the changes in the world, he still sacrificed one eye in order to see his sister again.
It was the last battle known to the world, initiated by two demigods least suited for war.
Yeah, can you believe that? The true smuggest of the... Even now he has a smug, that fucker. The smuggest of the Hersosaurs, the Flame Chasers.
In the end, reason and trickery kept their word. At the cost of their lives, they sealed Lygus within the vortex of Genesis, where he remains to this day.
Oh my, they actually sealed that fucker. So we got him cornered.
Go forth. Finish the greatness left undone.
Will do, Anaxa.
Quit overthinking! Just run! Keep running. That'll be enough.
Keep that in mind. Are you gonna disappear now? They both disappear now.
Irie, it's dead quiet here. Akama will stand eternal. Miss Cypher's lie is crumbled after all.
So they still didn't realize that lie still remained. Nobody knew about Cypher's lie in order to hold. I still remember in his, as I've written, it says that how he deals with defeat is to smile hauntingly at it. Even if he was outplayed, his response is never to let it show.
But it's all right, because all of us have fulfilled our purpose by now. When the Deliverer returns, no matter where he is, sky will turn clear, and a rainbow bridge will rise, carrying him to the final battleground. Cyrie, this arduous relay is finally nearing its end. Now, I'm passing the final baton of fate to you, okay?
Poor Yakini.
No, that's not quite right. After all, it was you and him who lit the first spark of this journey, wasn't it?
Wait.
I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone.
No. What's up with this music?
And I'll share the moments I spent with you with everyone. That way, The path we walked becomes a memory shared by all.
This looks like a memorial. She died too.
People will know that there's nothing left to chase. Amphorius has already welcomed the dawn foretold in prophecy. Just like I said, this won't be harder than the last time. Right?
Thank you. You've all sacrificed so much. Sorry I'm late. I won't let everyone's faith in me go to waste. I won't let everyone's faith in me go to waste.
I wonder what kind of expression you're wearing right now. Probably the same as always. Calm, resolute, and brimming with confidence. If I have the chance, I'd love to see it again.
No. I knew it.
Because it's really been far too long since we parted.
Man, that brought a tear to my eye. Even you.
Someone as sharp as you must have realized by now that this isn't reality, but a maze of time. As the last link in the relay, I will return to the Temple of the Three Fates, tell Orynyx all of our stories, and bottle every page we've written into the little flask of memories. And then, may it set sail in peace, drift down the river of time along with the core flame of world-bearing, reach your side, and lead you back to Amphorius. Just like the first time we met, right?
Right.
Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side. This is the only way to make sure that the Era Nova won't happen before you return. And the only way I can safely entrust the completed final flame chase journey to the Deliverer's heart. After all, the new world will be born from your memories, and the protagonist of this story mustn't be absent.
I'll take all of you to the new world.
I believe you will never let us down, just like always. Do you remember when Finan sent us back to the beginning? When you and I got separated? But in the end, I returned to you, carrying all that we've been through. That's what memory is. It may wear down and fade in the river of time, but it never truly leaves. When that hidden corner of the heart is stirred, the past returns even more beautiful than before. So don't worry. Let the 33,550,337th Flame Chase journey become part of you too. I've gotten a lot better at it with the experience from the last time. Next, you will head to Styxia and find the Vortex's entrance guarded by the demigod of ocean before charging toward the final battlefield. Don't worry. I'll be with you. All of us will. Even Finan. We'll stand with the Deliverer. So say a short goodbye, then set off. Just like we promised at the start. Toss away all unnecessary worries and troubles. And bring our smiles and determination into tomorrow.
Damn it. I am ready to kick your ass, Lygus.
The last baton. I wonder how long you'll have to wait before passing it on to him.
No matter how long it takes, it's okay. Waiting is what I do best. After all, it took 33 million cycles for him to arrive in our world. What's a few moments more?
Aww. If we knew earlier. Draw your blade and embrace your destiny.
Sairi, what if you wait and wait, but that hero never arrives?
That won't happen. Because I know that no matter how long it takes, he'll definitely return to this place. We can't let him down.
Hey.
Sky shall rain rays of dawn for you.
May romance be with you on your journey.
And reason grant you enlightenment.
Let strife bestow you with inspiration.
Trickery ensure your success.
Allow death to protect your soul.
And at last, let passage point the way forward.
That's the scene I had watched.
We'll remember the Trailblazer's journey.
Wow.
Is this Styxia? What happened to this place?
Give me a moment, please. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, as I was saying, this scene is what I had... this scene I had been spoiled because I saw on Twitter when I was scrolling the Chrysos heirs just being destroyed in, you know, basically evaporating in bright light, and I was like, oh shit, no, I should not have seen that. It felt so horrible that we were only gone for like an hour, and yet to them we basically died. Yeah. The animation broke me in so many ways. I know. They never saw us again. Some others never saw us at all. Actually, Mighty was just a blind... Mighty was just a blind believer. He never met us. He sacrificed himself horribly bad in order to make sure that he will give us much time as possible. 200 years to be exact. And in the end, he never technically even saw our face. But now you know the context. I know. Is this finally the new map? Are we finally in the new map?
I need to find the entrance to the vortex, guarded by the demigod of ocean. High Sealant. Is she still there?
Yeah, Kinthea, Castoris, and Naxa too. Yes, but if you think about it for a little bit. Castoris had Aglaya tell her that yes, I did met him. Mighty never got to meet Aglaya, nor Castoris either. He met Cypher. Like, you know what I mean, right? Like, Mighty didn't even got the chance to come into contact with one of the people who actually had met us. We stayed less than a week, and they waited for 1,000 years. Not a week. To his eyes, it was genuinely half an hour. It wasn't even a week. There was no actual time skip, Luz. We stayed there less than half an hour, and they waited for 1,000 years.
Long time no see, Trailblazer.
Motherfucker.
Generation after generation of Chrysos heir heroes have tried to defy fate with their blood and tears, either voluntarily shattering their souls or waiting in eternal solitude. But alas, fate can never be defeated.
You again.
Reason and trickery may bind my flesh, but my will shall never fall silent.
I know, I'm just saying that. To be honest, most of the Sorcerers didn't even meet us, yeah. I mean, the time we actually met them. They met Cyrene, but not he, no, not us, yeah. Like 2 days. Yeah, oh, you mean, I mean the time we actually met them, like 2 days. Yes, you're right about that, Luz. We only met 4 hairs. Yeah.
So the demigod of ocean, the Dux Gladiorum, High Sealant.
You still remember her like that?
Me into a fantasia with her voice and drown a genius in slumber. But alas, it was all a hopeless dream. That warden fell before I did, due to erosion of time, while her prisoner remained unchanged.
But you have yet to taste freedom, fucker.
True. I can't leave this place, but what of it? You should have heard of this fable. In a shadowed cave lived a people, imprisoned from childhood.
Oh my god.
And chained so that their legs and necks are fixed, forcing them not to look around at the cave, each other, or themselves.
Plato's allegory. Ooh. True Greece. True Greece. Luz, have you heard that fable from Plato's allegory?
Behind them is a fire, and before them loomed the stone wall of the cave. The flames cast shadows, while the rocky surface threw back echoes.
In this 2 chapters alone, we have confirmed that Britain and Greece are actually 2 places which have been referenced in Honkai Star Rail. I talked about it a bunch in Discord one day. Yeah, I started it so many times. Yeah, I don't know if she remembers. I say, looks like you did your own research too. I mean, I knew it. I remembered it, but I didn't, you know, I didn't remember it by name. When you first told me the allegory of the cave, I was like, wait a minute, allegory, cave, what are you talking about? But I have watched it. I have watched it in the past, yes. And the ending is sad too.
To them, that false play is the whole world.
Once I taught it to the class instead of the teacher. Ooh, nice.
Yes, I'm trapped in the cave. But I know it's all just a fleeting illusion. I don't struggle in dreams. I wait.
I learned it in college in philosophy class. I didn't learn it from any class. I didn't learn it from school at all because for some reason we actually skipped it. I don't know. We have so many mythologies. I guess that one just slipped us by. I learned it because I am a history and a mythology buff myself. So a couple of years back, I think it was 2018, 2019. That's where I watched it. I saw it on YouTube. My teacher was a lot like Naxa actually, but without pretty looks to save him. Ah, I see.
And now, my deliverer has come to defeat me and save this world that never owed you anything. You'll need to awaken the singer here and unseal the prison called Vortex of Genesis. You'll be the one to unshackle me and bring the cave crashing down. Of course, I don't mind waiting a little longer. Let me guide you through this next illusion. One last memory from that prison warden. I hope you'll watch the stories of this Fantasia closely. Logically, the Deliverer must see the world for what it truly is. Emotionally, this memory captures the fate of everyone in Amphorius better than anything else. Only by feeling it for yourself can you understand my point of view.
I learned it a long time ago from the Promised Neverland analysis, around 7 years ago. Ah.
The meaning.
So we learned it at the same year, actually. I'll be the one to bring destruction to your scheme. I don't need to understand you. Spare me the clichés.
To your unshakable resolve, I salute you. But before we step onto the final stage, let me ask you this. In the spirit of that fable I told you just now, can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are, and stop mistaking them for reality?
One of them did. We got the chronocognitive anchor back. The city you cannot destroy. Okima, the eternal city. I have gossip, do you want to hear it? There are people using delicious food to tempt a master into teaching them martial arts. Wait, there's a twist. I didn't even agree to listen. What live gossip is this? I'm currently eavesdropping on 2 swords whispering at each other, but they are being pretty loud. So I don't think I'm eavesdropping. The broadsword is saying that its master is a silly boy who can't do anything right. The sword is saying that its master is a wicked girl who has amazing culinary skills. Not long ago, the girl accompanied the silly boy on an adventure. They met a master swordsman and wanted to learn from him, but the master refused to teach them anything, unless they make him gourmet food for 10 days straight with a different dish every day. Okay, go on. I mean, did they succeed in learning anything? I'm still listening to their conversation. They are saying that the two teamed up and served the master beggar's chicken, and they made steamed tofu, stir-fried duck feet, chicken tongue soup, Yangguan pan beef tendon, lotus ham dumplings, stuffed egg rolls, pig's brain soup. My tummy is growling. I'm going to buy some snacks, then I'll be back to listen to the story. No, not a story. It's the thoughts of these swords. Buy some more for me too. No problem. Okay, thanks. What was that? Okay, is this a good stopping point? Well, actually, I could do a quick run. Into their hearts, I blazed blind hope, and with it flames fall into legacy scades. Oh, Prometheus is bound. We are Prometheus in this? Prometheus bound. Yep, gotta go too. Okay, nice. The city you cannot destroy. Let's sing harsh hymns to the god of vengeance and send an easy victory songs to the king of the underworld. Bear witness to the demigods' valor, then press on. Man, this is such an amazing trophy. The city you cannot destroy. Okay, 16. 16 is not that bad. More only that. Come on now. Whatevs. Crucially, we learned Lycurgus cannot harm the hares himself. That is amazing. That is truly amazing. I'm glad that he cannot just, you know, kill them if he feels like it. So, yeah. I guess that's that. Wait a minute, I was just about now to buy something, and I forgot again what I was buying. It was this one. Yeah, this is what I was. Yeah, there we go. Makes sense since he is the system administrator. True that. He is the system administrator, and with that being said, well, he very well could be, well, he very well can be stopped that way because he is restricted in many ways. He really cannot intervene way too much. Man, I cannot believe we lost. We are technically all alone right now. We lost Shireen too. Yakini, the bridge forged by the demigod of the sky helped you cross the chasms of space, and their faith is in you spam the vastness of time itself. Wow. This place is beautiful, actually. Styxia before God flooded, it's actually beautiful. Anyway, I really need to get some sleep myself. I have, you know, I have to meet friends tomorrow, but I will stream at night as usual. Okay? I'm not sure how far more we have. I get the feeling that we must be at the very least halfway there right now. Shouldn't we? No? Not to forget to also actually... not to forget to actually do the Divergent Universe as well, eventually. I haven't done it for this week. I could do it now, but, well, I don't feel like it. As I said, I have to wake up early tomorrow. Yeah, yes, okay, good. Good to know that. Anyway. I'll see you all tomorrow. Get some rest, thank you so much for dropping by. Midnight, Luz, thank you so much as usual. Mod, I think you would drop by as well, my friend. Thank you so much for dropping by. I really need to get some rest. Have a good day yourselves. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Later. See ya.